Hello guys and welcome to Simple Spec Games. Today we are going to see another hidden gem and underrated game from an indie developer. This time it is the turn of the strategy genre, so let's see what game is included in today's list. We start with El Hijo. El Hijo is a Western stealth game that follows the journey of a 6-year-old boy named El Hijo who embarks on a quest to find his mother. As he navigates through dangerous environments like deserts, monasteries, and crime-ridden towns, he must rely on stealth, cunning, and creativity to evade enemies and progress in his adventure. The game emphasizes non-violent gameplay, where players use shadows, distractions, and clever tactics instead of direct confrontation. Players solve environmental puzzles, use tactical toys to bypass obstacles, and inspire other children to join the path to freedom. Antihero is a fast-paced digital board game set in a gaslit Victorian city where players take on the role of a master thief running a thieves' guild. The game revolves around strategy and deception as players recruit street urchins, hire thugs, and build their criminal empire by stealing, bribing, blackmailing, and even assassinating their way to victory. With turn-based gameplay, players must carefully plan their moves, outmaneuver opponents, and upgrade their guild to gain an advantage. Players can customize their master thief, unlock new abilities, and explore different tactics to dominate the underworld. Chaos Galaxy is a retro-style, turn-based grand strategy game that pays homage to classic strategy titles. Set in a galaxy torn apart by war, players can choose from 14 factions, including pirates, mercenaries, traitor guilds, and assassins, each with unique backgrounds, units, and policies. Players must navigate the chaotic interstellar conflict, deciding whether to revive the fallen galactic empire, overthrow it, or pursue their own ambitions. The game offers deep strategic gameplay, allowing players to command multiple fleets, engage in grand tactical operations, and construct planetary buildings to strengthen their forces. Space Prison is a turn-based tactical survival game with social RPG elements, set in a maximum security intergalactic prison. Players take on the role of an inmate trying to survive, rise through the ranks, and ultimately escape. The game features strategic combat, crafting, and gang rivalries, where players must join factions, build relationships with fellow inmates, and manage resources to stay alive. Players can craft contraband, upgrade their cell, and engage in tactical brawls against other inmates. The game also introduces adorable space rats, which can be tamed and used for various purposes. Trackline Express is a train-building strategy game set in a harsh desert environment, where players must gather resources, upgrade their train, and survive attacks and wildfires. The game challenges players to manage scarce resources, such as wood, rocks, ores, and coal, while unlocking blueprints to construct buildings and equipment. As players progress, they must defend their train from barbarian attacks, make strategic decisions on what to build first, and adapt to the ever-changing threats of the desert. Players can expand their train, automate tasks, and even play in multiplayer mode, where teamwork is essential for survival. Borealis is a city-building and tower defense strategy game where players guide a small band of shipwrecked colonists struggling to survive on a mysterious island. The survivors, known as Voxel, must establish a thriving settlement while facing environmental challenges and defending against demonic invaders. Players can construct buildings, assign jobs, manage resources, and research new technologies to improve their colony. To protect their settlement, players must design intricate mazes to manipulate enemy movement and deploy elemental towers that harness powerful gems for offensive and defensive strategies. Ticket to Earth is a tactical puzzle RPG that blends turn-based strategy, tile matching mechanics, and deep storytelling in a unique sci-fi setting. The game follows four unlikely heroes fighting against a corrupt system on the dying colony of New Providence, where only one Earthbound ship remains. Players must position their team on a puzzle grid, match tiles to build attack energy, and unleash powerful combat abilities to defeat enemies, including marauders, robots, and mutants. Players can unlock new abilities, customize their heroes, and strategically plan their moves to overcome increasingly difficult battles. Union of Gnomes is a deck-building roguelite that takes players on a revolutionary journey to free gnome comrades from oppression. Set in a quirky fairy tale world, the game challenges players to assemble a squad, strategize their deck, and battle against slavers, including the fiercest of them all, Snow White. With over 130 cards, players can experiment with different synergies, using effects like poison, blindness, and even drunkenness to gain an advantage. The game features 3 unique gnome heroes, each with distinct abilities, and offers a story mode alongside an endless, never-ending nightmare mode for replayability. Victory Road is a boxing game where players take on the role of a coach, rather than a boxer. The game focuses on training and managing fighters, making strategic decisions to develop their skills, improve their rankings, and ultimately lead them to championship victories. Players must balance training schedules, manage resources, and adapt strategies to ensure their boxer's success. The game offers various training methods, fight tactics, and career progression, allowing players to experience the challenges and triumphs of boxing management. Nitro Kid is a synthwave roguelike deck builder that's set in the neon-lit 1980s, where players take on the role of special agents infiltrating the Infinity Megacorp Tower. The game combines grid-based combat with card-based strategy, allowing players to build powerful decks, perform martial arts combos, and use the environment to their advantage. With 3 unique agents, each with distinct abilities and play styles, players must adapt their tactics, upgrade cards, and strategically position themselves to overcome increasingly difficult battles. Players can unlock new abilities, experiment with different card synergies, and progress through procedurally generated levels. Crawl Tactics is a tactical RPG and roguelike hybrid where players manage a party of adventurers and navigate procedurally generated dungeons. The game emphasizes turn-based tactical battles, allowing players to customize their team with various skills and classes while using the environment strategically to gain an advantage. Players must explore different dungeon habitats, ranging from forests and caverns to ruins and catacombs, encountering traps, hazards, and helpful NPCs along the way. The game also features powerful magic and skills, adding depth to combat encounters. TDS, Tower Defense Strategy, is a real-time strategy game that blends classic tower defense mechanics with dynamic vessel control. Players must strategically place and upgrade towers to fend off waves of enemies while managing their vessels, each with unique abilities. The game offers an ever-changing defense system, requiring players to adapt their strategies to protect their basin at all costs. With multiplayer options, players can team up with friends to tackle increasingly difficult challenges, making for an engaging and cooperative experience. Godzilla Voxel Wars is a turn-based strategy game that features iconic Toho monsters like Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, and Mecha Godzilla, battling against an alien invasion of fungoid mushrooms. Players must strategically control these monsters across an 8x8 grid, using turn-based mechanics to defeat enemies efficiently and earn higher scores. The game offers 6 worlds, each with multiple stages, encouraging players to experiment with different strategies and repeat levels for better results. Players can also create and share custom stages, competing for rankings based on how many others attempt their designs. Paper Trail is a top-down puzzle adventure that's set in a foldable paper world. You play as Paige, a budding academic leaving home for the first time to pursue her studies. As she embarks on her journey, she learns to fold the world, merging two sides to solve puzzles, explore new areas, and uncover long-lost secrets. The game's mechanics revolve around altering the fabric of the world, allowing players to twist, rotate, and fold the environment to navigate obstacles and progress through the story. Along the way, Paige encounters intriguing characters who share their stories and help her understand the wider world. Timemelters is a strategy-action hybrid game that revolves around time manipulation. The game revolves around rewinding time and fighting alongside past versions of yourself in a fully deterministic fashion, allowing for deep strategic planning. Players must manipulate the environment, engage in battles against dangerous foes, and uncover the mysteries surrounding Tegan's newfound powers. The game introduces a Friends Pass, enabling players to experience the full co-op campaign and speedrun mode with a friend. Missions vary from boss fights and escort missions to survival challenges, each bringing unique twists on the time travel mechanic. So, that is the video. Which game is your favorite or catches your eye? Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.